when I tell you Tamar Braxton is the most exalting woman in entertainment. She's exhausting. Press 5 if y'all agree that Tamar Braxton is exhausting, okay? And I say that with love. I do. I do. I used to be a fan. I used to root for that girl. But baby, at some point, you got to look in the mirror and you got to ask yourself, is it everybody else or is it just me? You know? So Essence Festival or whatever they was at, they had a group photo, honey. Okay, the honorees, the whole Atlanta clique lined up. We got Kandi, we got Monica, Tiny, the whole Kandi coated clique. And here come Tamar. Here come Tamar, y'all, walking up to Kandi like they ain't got 10 years of beef. Like she ain't been on the Nene podcast talking about Kandi last year. Like she ain't called OLG food nasty. Like she ain't insert herself into the escape drama calling Kandi the most non-singer in the industry. Like she ain't instigated Todd Tucker was knocking Kandi's head between the washer and the dryer. And she walked up, spoke, shook her hand, and stepped in a line for the photo. Didn't even look at Monica. Not a glance. Not a nod. Not nothing. And Kandi gave her a side eye. She gave her a side eye heard all around the world, girl. That's okay, girl. I see you performing for the cameras. Look, okay? That we both know we don't fuck with each other, but we gonna keep it cute for the gram. Look. And then Kandi posted a photo with the caption, honey, giving side eye while keeping it classy. Okay, honey. When I saw that caption, I laughed, okay? Because that is exactly the energy. That is exactly what happened, y'all. Tamar came over there with a fake nice, her performative piece, her I got God on my side nonsense. And Kandi looked at her like, nah, we not doing this shit today. And the comments are, girl, y'all should have seen what y'all been saying out here, okay? It was everything. Everybody keep on saying that she is exhausting. Tamar is exhausting. Tamar expects her family dynamic and friendships. Okay, and that's why she falls out with everybody. Tamar is her own worst enemy. If I don't mess with you, that's just what it is. Tamar is only speaking to Kandi to spite Monica, okay? And that last one, that hit me, okay? That one hit me. Because Monica, okay, as the streets, what they call her, Gonica, as the streets call her, didn't even acknowledge Tamar. Not no look, not a word, just stood there looking gorgeous and unbothered. And Tamar walked right past her to speak to Kandi. Why? Because she knew Monica wasn't going to play with her. Monica don't do the back and forth, sweetheart. No. Monica don't do the fake nice. Monica will cut you off and keep that shit moving. But Kandi will give you the side eye and keep it motherfucking classy, okay? Kandi will laugh in your face when you're trying to be serious. And that's what happened in Celebrity Big Brother. Do y'all remember that? Tamar tried to confront Kandi about the Escape Tour, about talking about her, about being disrespectful. And what did Kandi do? Laughed in her damn face, and Tamar cried. And the whole world watched. Now, I'm not saying Kandi is innocent, okay? I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that Kandi ain't messy. Kandi is messy. Kandi has her moments, but here's the difference. Kandi is messy with her whole chest. She don't pretend to be your friend and then talk about you behind your back. She will laugh in your face while she's talking about you. She will post a side eye with the caption, and she keeps that same energy. Tamar wants to be the victim and the aggressor. She wants to talk about you on the podcast, on Instagrams, on Nene Leak's show, and then walk up to you at Essen Festival like, hey girl, long time no see. She wants to unfollow and block everybody and then feel some type of way when they return the damn favor. She wants to be the sister in the friend group, but these women are not her sisters. They don't owe her loyalty. They don't owe her forgiveness. They don't owe her a damn thing. In the Atlanta clique, Tiny said, don't play with my sister. Toya said, I'm crying laughing. You keep it though. You keep it cute though. They, honey, rallied around Kandi because that's what friends do. Tamar used to be in that circle. She used to be, what's her name? Godmother, right? Harris, some godmother. She used to be besties with Tiny, but she burned every bridge, every single one. And now she's standing on the outside looking in, trying to fake nice her way back into a photo she wasn't even supposed to be in. Allegedly. Because, let me tell y'all, because the streets is saying, and I've been reading these comments out here, honey, the streets don't lie. The streets are saying that photo was for honorees only. And Tamar, she done jumped her butt over there like she jumped into everybody else's drama. Like she jumped into conversations that don't even involve her ass. Like she jumped into the Escape SWV beef, the Carlos King situation, the K. Michelle drama, always inserting herself. Always got a damn opinion. Always a victim when people check her ass, right? And then, honey, she got the nerve to post about the fact talking about, I'm happy, I got God on my side, I'm not going to indulge. Girl, you indulged when you walked over there. You indulged when you spoke to Kandi. You indulged when you stepped in that photo. You indulged when you ignored Monica. You wanted the moment. You wanted the attention. And you wanted the look at me being the bigger person narrative. And Kandi said, nah, bitch, okay? With a side eye and a caption. And that's the lesson, y'all. That's the survival manual. When somebody been talking about you for like 10 years on podcasts, social media, and interviews, and then they walk up to you with a smile and a handshake, you don't have to accept that shit. You don't have to perform forgiveness for the cameras, and you can give them the side eye. You can keep it classy. You can post a photo with the caption and let the world know, I see you. I see what you're doing. And I'm not playing along because fake peace is worse than real beef. At least with real beef, you know where you stand. Fake peace will have you looking stupid on the internet while the person who wronged you gets to play victim again. Tamar, baby, it's not them, it's you. And until you figure that out, you're going to keep getting a side eye at every Essen festival, every award show, every photo op, because the streets is tired of your ass. The comments are tired of your ass. And Kandi Iro said what we all been thinking. Woo! Keep that same energy or keep that shit moving, girl.